Good evening, stream. Where is. Boom. The cast is on. Should probably put that up there. Why is that not? Oh well. Not a big deal. So, I am working on some stuff. I'm late because I was packing some orders. And right now, I'm going to be working on some sorting. So I figured we would just chat. Oh, let's see. 1 to 5, 5 to 10. Okay. I just have to reorient myself every single time I start working on this stuff. I should probably put a light over here at my desk. So right now I'm just sorting through basically values. Moving a whole collection. Trying to get out of a certain game. Because I can't have, I've got too many hobbies as it is. And I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but oh my God. I need to just stick to one shiny cardboard and not multiple. Also, finally beat the Radiance last night for the first time. Yes, for the first time. And this old man finally got it down. Felt fucking great. So I'm hoping that my local LGS will take on some of these. What does this say? Definitely says, oh, Hearthborn. Jesus Christ. Hearthborn. There it is. We'll take on, hopefully take on some of these lower value. But I am going to have a ton of bulk still, even after sorting through and actually, okay. After sorting through and just kind of getting the stuff that's kind of worth it out, I have so much bulk. It's amazing how much bulk is created when you are in a game like this, a TCG, CCG. Go. What I'm getting through right now is Magic. Magic the Gathering. I am leaving. Not necessarily because I want to, but because I just need to not be, I need to not be in this game. I prefer collecting Pokemon a lot more. It speaks to me more. I enjoy it more. Holy crap, a lot of that one. So I am splitting. I'm trying to take out the bulk rares, basically, and then splitting the ones that are somewhat worth it into different kind of value tiers. So I know what I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with them. It helps me make decisions when I do this kind of organization. Plus, I rather like this kind of organization. I find it relaxing. I am having trouble remembering things. And that's probably just because I'm tired. Being a dad makes you tired. A dad who works full time, you know, the usual. It is. This one was actually pretty good, right? Yeah, this one's a big one. That's a big boy right there. It is amazing that they can print so much stuff that people just don't want. All right, I need to pull out. I should just pull all this stuff out. Oh, hell yeah. Those for sure go there. All right, do I have any more? I don't know why, but I apparently never added this set into my collection app, so I have to constantly go back and look this stuff up. Non-foil. Okay. It's just a bunch of garbage. Okay. This is 380. No. 88. This is number 88. And it is foil, but I don't think that'll make a difference. Oh. No, it does. Okay. A huge difference. Why? You know, some cards from Magic, it's like foil makes them less valuable or just very insignificantly more valuable or the same. And then there's some cards that just pop up. I don't really understand why. Maybe it's just there's certain cards that appeal to certain people, and what they want is foil. And that's fine. I mean, like what you like. I like shiny Pokemon cards, so I totally get it. That's in the range. Oh, there's another one of her. This is, extended and surge. Wow. 983. That is worth, like here. It is worth so little, even with the most rare foiling. Crazy. But I think one of the big moments, or the big ideas that is pulling me out of the Magic game is I'm not a huge fan of. Oh, is this extended? 389. Nice. I'm not a huge fan of Universes Beyond for the most part. I get it. It's kind of fun, but I just have not. I just can't get into it. I kind of miss when Magic was Magic. And watching it not be Magic is sad. No shade thrown. Like what you like. Please go like what you like. But for me, it's just not for me. And I think that's a perfectly acceptable. Like, we don't all have to like the same shit. I'm going to try to keep an eye on it. But I don't think I'll ever be able to come back to it, especially my Pokemon collection and habit has gotten out of control. So I need to I just need to not be in multiple games. I also tried to do Lorcana because I thought that was fun. But I think that one's also just not for me. Ooh, that one's pretty good. What the hell? Rosnacht. Um, it's a pretty fun game. I kind of like actually playing it, but when you're already trying to spend your collection budget on Pokemon, there's not a lot left to go around, at least not for me. When I've got the family who also needs money, I think if I was just me and in a different situation, maybe I would be able to do multiple games. But that being said, I'm pretty pleased with how my Pokemon collection is going. I've got a lot of things I really like, and more things. I'm pretty narrowed in on what I like. And I've given up. I had to give up on like certain master sets that I didn't get pulls, that sort of thing. Like back in the day, with Evolving Skies, I never pulled any of the like really major hits. I pulled several of the very good hits that have come a long way in the last few years. But I never pulled a Moonbreon, uh, which is just terribly disappointing. But it is what it is. And that kind of seals the deal. I didn't get that. I think the only I'm trying to think. The only other alt art VMAX I pulled, or the only alt art VMAX I pulled, was the Duraludon, which I pulled twice, which is crazy. And I think I had the Sylveon. I have since sold it, but I did have the Sylveon. I did not pull it. I bought it when it was rather cheap. But yeah, so I'm working through some card boxes. I don't know if it's worth going through some of the commons and uncommons to see. I know that there's probably commons and uncommons that would be worth it to pull out and maybe list, but I don't know how much. It comes down to how much time do I feel like I can put into this organizational process. I've already spent a few nights, so we're up to, I don't know, several hours. And that makes it, I mean, it's starting to become kind of a time sink. It's been nice though, like I've been able to get a bunch of stuff posted. Huh, Wolverine is still kind of up there. What is this? Siege? Yeah, that guy. But yeah, I wanted to, after last night, I'm kind of burnt out, if I'm totally honest. It was, I had put a lot into beating the Radiance. I was able to do it fairly quickly, which was super nice. Invoke. And then it walked into God Home and realized that I would have to I have to do a lot of other stuff, including a bunch of stuff from the DLC DLCs. And I just don't know. I honestly just don't know if that is something that I'm interested in. I don't I, I don't know if it's time for me to move on to I like playing multiple games. For the first time in my life, I have been able to play multiple games. I used to kind of be a live service kind of guy, and since my wife has stepped away from playing live service, I have also stepped away from playing live service, um, and it has been liberating getting back to playing single player games and enjoying content and not feeling like I need to log in every day and get my dailies done and do the job. It's really letting go of that FOMO was one of the best things I've ever done. Plus, I it was Destiny 2 that I played a lot of, and it has gone downhill. I played the God, what was the the last DLC or the last expansion of the Light and Dark saga? That was the last thing I played, and it was enjoyable. It was for me. It was a really nice send off. The game kept going, and I don't really know where it's at now, and I don't really care to find out because now I've got of I play single player and I play with shiny cardboard a lot, and that's awesome. Got one of my friends into shiny cardboard, and we spend a lot of time talking about shiny cardboard and going to buy shiny cardboard. What does this say? Overmaster. I don't know if people like it or not, but I kind of dig that they brought back the the retro borders, and they've probably done this a few times with Magic cards. There's just something about it reminds me of my youth. I'm gonna have to get some like background music when I do this sort of thing. Just chilling. But I don't want to piss any DMCA people off. Or, yeah, DMCA. That's right, right? Oh, yeah, this is mostly garbage. I always seem to find a few good things, but it mostly seems like a waste of time. That's okay. I need to do this so I know what to sell where. It's important. Trying to maximize the value of this collection and get it out of here. It's been taking up space. Hmm. Really? I didn't spell it wrong. Let's go take a look. No, 495. There it is. It is. Oh, it's a promo? It is a promo. Oh, it's worth nothing. I didn't even recognize that it was a promo. I don't know why, but MTG promos do not stand out to me. That one's okay. Another one of these. I don't think these are worth the paper they're printed on. They are not. Oh, that looks sick. What set is this? Oh, this is also a promo. And a promo pack. It's so cool with the 5 mana symbols all hollow in the text box. I dig that. Maybe I will. Oh, Words of War. Whoops. Maybe I will figure out a way to do like a hand stream or something. So that what I'm actually working on is visible. But I think for now, unless there is interest in that, I'll just chill and keep my hands to myself. Let's see, do I still have... Oof, I am quickly running out of room. That's okay. I gotta grab the box. So these are... I need to keep these separate. Do I have any... BRB, 1 sec. There we go. All right. So, just make sure to mark these as... There we go. I know. Put that there. And what I should probably do... Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was almost freaking terrible. Oh. I almost dumped cards everywhere. That would have been sad. But these are the 5 to Tanners. What we got? Doesn't look like it. Whoa, hello. Is this a good, worthwhile copy? No, this is the one that's bent. Okay. Don't need to look at that. All right. Continuing. Oh, I need another. These. Yeah, this is helping me keep track. AI is so fucking weird. I've started looking at this thing that I have going, and there's in the bottom right here, there is some sort of Wolfpix Clefairy mix. On the that's on the bottom right. On the bottom left, there's some kind of Bulbasaur body. In the right-hand chair, that Bulbasaur just has vines growing out of its ass. It has no bulb. It is not a Bulbasaur. It is just a saur. And then if you look in the poster in the back, there's a Charmander with a Pikachu tail. What the fuck is going on? Oh, maybe it'll prevent a litigious company from taking me too seriously. Okay. Continuing. So those two. Okay. Yes, we are continuing not having anything. Electro. Oh, okay. Pretty close. We'll do that. Is this the good Krenko? No, it's the bad Krenko. It's the one that's not worth anything. There's some Krenkos worth money, and then most are not. Again, like most cards, like most trading card games, you've got a couple of cards of value. And then the rest are just not. It's kind of interesting because some of the ones, at least with Magic, it usually seems to be the cards that. Did I not add this one? That's interesting. It seems to be the cards that are most playable. Like fetch lands. They're super playable, and that makes them fairly worthwhile. Just a mythic. Wow. Man, I remember back in my day when planeswalkers were worth fucking money. They just were. And now it is crazy to get a mythic that's worth no money at all. So, I mean, probably when I really played would have been about 2010, and car watch. Mythics, I feel like we're what? Okay, she's important. Mythics were fairly new, I believe, and they were rare. They were incredibly rare. And for those in the know, back then there was a card called Baneslayer Angel, and she was the hotness. If you pulled her, you basically, I mean, she was like, I don't know, like a $50 card at that time, and that was kind of crazy to pull a $50 card out of a modern pack. Oh, this is the other one that's just hot in the reds. Ooh. Yeah, holy crap. Those are some biggies. And I pulled a play set of those fairly easily. In fact, my wife, my then girlfriend, but current wife, uh, pulled at least one of them. Season of the Bold. Ooh, that is worth nothing. I'm pretty sure. But now I think she's like a $5 card. And that is another one of those? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where's the Kami of Trans? Why is it not just appearing? Oh, wow, that was not worth anything. Almost through this stack. Oh, God. This is the thing. I can't do this for a super long time. I got to start taking care of my back, and this just kills me. I mean, part of that is I probably need to lean forward a little bit. I've got a fucking mic in my face. That is not helping. I remember what got me back into Magic, and this is very recent. Well, I say recent. It was within the last couple of years. It was the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Oh, I love that set. I still have the binder, and it still has all the cards in it. Everything else is loose, but I don't know if I can let that one go. We'll see. It's still a dream of mine to finish that damn thing. It would be so nice to just have that in my collection. Invoke the Ancients is right there. Okay. So these are big boys. Turn around. Okay. These are bigger boys. These are small boys, but still decent. And these are the smallest of boys. Okay. We're clear. Next small stack. This one is worth nothing. That's worth nothing. I don't know about these. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else I know just off the top of my head. That one. We just had this one, and I don't remember. Oh, that was even foil. Okay. Yep, these can go over here. Just save me some time on going through this stuff. Why wouldn't I save myself some time? Kami Transience, I know that. Dragon Kami, yep, that one can go. Okay. Yeah, I got a few out. That's nice. And this is the Loam Speaker. Nothing. Ooh, almost. Nope. Bedrock. Come on. You can spell it. Almost. Oh. Yikes. Shigeki. No. Yeah, I'd love to hear if anyone is stopping in and enjoys TCGs, no matter which one it is. I'm happy to talk about TCGs. I like shiny cardboard. It's the greatest tragedy of my life that I can't collect every single one. I would love to have near infinite funds and product that would allow me to complete all of the binders. Now, I don't like every set, obviously, but if I had the means to collect all of the sets from all the games that I liked, that would be pretty awesome. Nope. No. Added an N. Didn't need the N. Okay. Surik, I don't think is worth anything. Oh. Oh no, this one is pretty good. Well, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Apparently I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, I can go in here. He's a turtle, right? Oh, he's a troll? Oh, he is a troll. Worthless troll, but he's a troll. That's pretty close. That's almost worth something. Let's see. Is there any more thruns in here? I don't think so. I'm starting a new... I'm trying something new with this where as soon as I see a card, I'm trying to go through and grab all the copies of it from the stack that I have in front of me, which helps me remember that it's not worth it to deal with. God, the other thing I love about Magic cards is the artwork. Oh, it's so good. Most of it. Some of it is questionable at best. But most of it is pretty excellent. There it is. Why is it all the way down there? Weird. Is this hollow? It is not. I don't care about that one. Nada. Okay, I should have just done it. Because now I'm having to remember if I've already seen these before. I instantly stopped doing what I said I was going to do, which is look for the multiples. Ugh. Ooh, that one's pretty good. Pretty good there, too. Okay. Squirrel mob. Nope. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Sanctum. Oh, nice. God, yeah, some of the artwork is just phenomenal. And when I come back and I look at it, it makes me so sad that I've decided I need to not be collecting it. And again, I don't like everything, but there is definitely some stuff that just speaks to me. And it makes me sad that I'm making the decision to let this go. All right, so that one's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, that one's also very good. Okay, I'm getting into some that are decent. Sylvan Anthem, nice. Sylvan Scavenging, not as nice. All right, almost done with this entire box. Guys, will. Scavenging Ooze. That was gross. I don't remember this guy. There he is. Okay. Excellent. Feels good. Feels good. So these are for that box. And this is for this box. Cool. All right. One more box to go. And I guess we'll just keep going. Maybe I'll try to finish this all tonight live, because it will save me time later. So thank you, stream, for, I mean, no one's here to argue, but thanks for allowing me to do this. It also gives me time to kind of decide what I'm going to do about Hollow Knight. And decide whether or not there's a part of me that really strongly wants to 100% it or 112% it or whatever, but I also know that, oh wow, starting strong. I also know that, damn, sorry, getting very distracted. I also know that the higher I go into the percentages, trying to complete it, the longer it will take per percentage point. And so it begs the question, have I already gotten what I want out of the game? I beat the Radiance. That was kind of my goal going into this. So as far as I'm concerned, I did what I set out to do. But is that enough? And I don't know. I don't know if that's enough for me. This is some sort of promo. I mean, based on that card, I would say it's not worth it. I'm gonna have to go grab my watch. Oh, that's a decent one. Murder Wretched Sorrow. Alright, I should grab some of these if they're in here. Let's see. Let's see. Lots of tutor cards. That's good. I think. Okay, well. Does not look like anything. Okay, so I just wasted a bunch of time going through stuff when none of that stuff was in here. Okay. Tribute. Okay. Which one is this? Does not matter. Oh my god. Let me see. Mukotai. See if there's any more of those. At least not in the next 30 or so cards. So that's good. I'm guessing that's a no. Okay. He's pretty decent. He's pretty decent. Good old Soren Markov. What is this? This one. Wow, this is nothing. Non-extended art. Okay. God, yeah, some of this artwork is so freaking cool. I wonder how it feels to be the artist that has your art on a card that's worth 1 cent. You're like, wow, they printed a bunch of mine, like more than any of the other ones, but no one wants my card. They play it because they have to, right? Or whatever. And it's just like, I wonder if they care about that. I'd be really interested to find out the answer to that. Persist. Come on. I can hit an O. I can hit an O. He's still not going to be worth anything. I don't think. Yeah, even he's worth less in a retro border. That's hilarious. How do you spell it? Oh, this is a bundle card. Oh, I bet this is worth nada. I feel like the bundle cards. It's so interesting. In Magic, bundle cards are crap. No one wants them. They're not worth anything. In Pokemon, freaking promos rule the day. Like, there is some crazy Sun and Moon promos that I have that just, it's nuts. And there's a couple I'm trying to get. It's just, man. Cool. I'm trying to go as quickly as I can because I would love to be done with this. And so I can make an informed decision about what I'm going to do with the rest of the collection. Oh. But there has been some very, very interesting cards that I've found that are worth a decent amount. Yeah, Cool Claws Heist. No. Okay. I thought this card was worth a decent, it is worth a decent amount. Kind of up there. Pretty sure that's a reprint from Zendikar. If I remember correctly. Oh, God. It's starting to get me. Can't give up. I probably will have to because I'm old, man. I'm old and I just don't have it in me to go forever. first of the Lochthwain versus Widow of the Realm that's insane. And I understand they probably just do different things, which is why. I'm pretty sure Wick was over here. Let's check. Dark Star. Let's see, the regular is a no. Where was that? Coco's Heist. Okay, so that's also a no on those. Definitely a no on that. Wow, that was fast. Yep, that goes in that pile. Osteo, no. Scarred, no. How about the Archon of Cruelty? He's all right. So now it's getting to the point where I'm having to find ways to stay focused. No, to Vesh. Oh, also pretty nice. The only thing I have not done yet is pull apart my two banger decks. My two decks that are like, these are worth money. And it hurts me to do. It hurts so bad. I'm thinking I probably should just... I'm going to try to sell them as is. Demonic Tutor, neither of those. It's Demonic Pact. A 28-cent mythic. Ouch. Nixilus. Yeah, he's not worth anything. And neither of these 9 lives. And I don't think Nashi is either. Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised. I like being surprised. Hellish Rebuke. Wow, that's also pretty good. Oh, I already had it. Jesus. Come on, brain. Nashi can go here. There. The Book of Vile Darkness. That one's decent. It's really not. Season of Loss. Okay, cool. Not Freef. How about give me some grief? Giving me grief over here. Also, I haven't said it in a while, and I haven't checked to see if it's still happening. But shout out to the VOD watchers. I like to just throw that out there every once in a while. Maybe they'll catch this one and see it. Hope to see you in chat one day. That would be awesome. Even if it's just to make fun of me for crashing out or something. Which happens. More than I would like. Promo. There's that promo again. Wow. Why do I have so many of the same promo? What the hell? Okay. been forgetting to drink my protein shake. Can't have that. That's pretty good. I think the March... Yeah, not worth much. But how about a Dark Suspicions? Yeah. No. No. Oversold Cemetery. Which one is this? 96 foil. Okay. Oh, because it's all one word, I bet. It was all one word. One second. Okay. Just wanted to make sure if my wife walked in here that she had the privacy she wanted. She'll let me know if she walks in here, though. Whisper Steel? Oh my gosh. I'm so close and yet so far. Technically very close to the end, but still have hundreds of cards to go through. Alright, there's that Phyrexian Arena. And start with that pile again. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh. It was cool. What is this? Infinity. It was cool to pull the Galaxy Foil stuff, but I never got one of those banger energies. Too bad. Sometimes you just don't have the luck. And sometimes you do. And that's what keeps me opening packs. There it is, 7 cents. Shadow. Right? Yeah, it's right. Shadow right. I don't know why I saw Shadow Rise. That was not correct. Looks like most of these at the end of this pile are just nothing. It's Bay. Oh, whoops. Bay. Yeah, 11 cents. $23. But if I didn't check, I would hate myself. And that's just how I am. I don't really maintain this information in my head. So I have to have everything. Ooh, nice. I have to have everything written down or in a database or something that's easily searchable. Because I just will not remember. That's pretty close. I'll put that in there. Nope. Also nope. Bringer of the last gift. Yeah, sure. I don't think anyone uses. What is this? Oh, it's a promo. Yep. Nope. And another one. No, that's not. I have to check that one again. I don't remember. Okay. Okay. Another one for the pile. Oh my gosh. Too much crap. Oh, that one's worthwhile, but I think it's. Oh, not even foil. Nice. Of course. There's your. How do it? Oh. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Extended art surge is okay. Extended art is not okay. There you go. Now you know. No. And high society hunter is a no. Okay. Wow. I've filled up another one of those. It's crazy. And then this 5. Absolutely nutty. So much stuff I need to post still. Okay. 2 more piles. About 100 cards each. I can do this. I can get through this. It's not exactly like this is hard work. All right, starting out strong. Not really. Starting out mediocre. This is just a regular one. He's like a 25 cent. Yep, that sounds about right. Inventive. Okay. Oh, yeah. Those go in there. Let's see. As soon as I go to look through, there's nothing in here. Hilarious. Yep, pretty much. As soon as I'm like, you know what? I better go check the pile and make sure that I'm not wasting time. Rivers Rabuke. You know, it's amazing actually. Foundations. Is it foundations or yeah, foundations. Just there's not a lot of value unless you get the high-end specialty cards, which is probably the right move. Like as far as a game that should be played. Fuck. Let's see. This is Azure. Nice. So any more of those? Nope, of course not. Mockingbird. Ooh, hello. So we've got foil sitting over here. The regular one sits here. Not bad, not bad. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So this is also here. And then, let's see, there should be another one of those in here. Where are you? Where are you? Another mockingbird. That went there. Nice. Okay, not there. That's fine. Is it clap? Oh, it's trap. Jesus Christ. I should probably read before I start doing stuff. I just assume I know what it's going to be. Storm Surge. Storm Surge Kraken. Omni. No. Amin. Yes. Commandeer. Oh, nice. Okay. There it is. What is that? Huh. Okay. Did not expect it to be a mech. Are you Sal or are you Psy? It's Psy. I really need a light over here. It's dark in my little corner. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That is a 10-cent card. Wow. Yeah, I can tell. It's funny. I don't really remember, but I can tell that certain sets made me more interested in learning and playing and seeing the what was possible. And I know the foundations I was very interested in, but I just unfortunately don't have the time. This is not worth anything, if I remember correctly. No. $2 mythics. It still blows my mind. It will probably forever. 78 hollow. Huh. So the regular is worth more than the extended art. Why? Do people not like the extended art cards? It's so interesting to me. I love the extended art cards. It's not even the right one. That's likely there. Okay. Gotta pick up the pace. Wow, why is this one so dark? The hollow on this one is making it so dark. Hard to read. Yeah, both of them. Yeah, I guess it's just the hollow. It makes it so dark. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Not Royd. Rod. Ooh, 69. Nice. Denizen of the deep. Yep. Oh. Position. Ooh, Stroken Genius. Not good. Oh, it is amazing. But I don't think I've ever organized them like this. Let's see if there's any more of those. We're going to get into that pretty soon. How many of those do I have? I have a lot. Damn. Okay. And there's that god. And there's some Kitsa. And there's the Tro C. A couple of those. And then back into the blacks. The Swampy Swamps. Jesus. Wow. I'm starting to lose it. I just gotta go a little bit faster. I really, really don't want to have this standing over me. Standing? Hanging over me tomorrow. Nano gene conversion. 364 non-hollow. 364 non-hollow. Okay. That's pretty good. Inspiring. Refrain. All right, so we've got a 216 hollow. Not worth anything. And then we have a 1061 surge. It's worth nothing. Okay. And even the extended art, right? Nothing. All right, cool. Got it. 100-year diary. This is extended surge foil 3. There we go. There we go. All right, 39 foil. Huh? Okay. Gotta get him posted immediately. All right. 369. Extended art. Foil. Cool. Okay. It's just about the end of stream. I gotta go get my watch and call it a night. Did not get as far as I wanted to, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna give it some thought, see what I want to do with Hollow Knight tomorrow. This was kind of a procrastinating thinking about it stream and getting something done instead. But yeah, figure it out tomorrow. Have a good night, stream.